Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. In this video, I'm going to show you how I make my stuffed bell peppers. There's a lot of variations out there on how you can make them, a lot of different ingredient combinations, things like that, but I'm going to show you the way my husband and I love to eat them. It's a very delicious recipe. It is not that involved, so if you want to know how I do it, then please keep watching. So we're going to start off by chopping our onion. I'm using about a 1/4 cup here. I will list all the ingredients and measurements in the description box below, so don't worry about missing anything. Now you want to grab your garlic. I think I'm just using 1 garlic clove here. Smash it, and then you're going to dice it very finely. You want to now select your bell peppers. I'm using both red and green. I find the red to be very sweet and the green to be more savory, but they both have a wonderful flavor, so it's basically personal preference, but I'm using both. I cut the top off and then I hollow out the inside. So I just cut away all the white parts and then pull out all the seeds. And then you're left with this. And just repeat this to all your peppers. Also, I cut everything out of the middle just because I want to make sure I have enough room for the actual stuffing element in the stuffed bell pepper. I grabbed some parsley. This is fresh parsley from our greenhouse. I have a few videos on our greenhouse if you're interested, so go check those out. But I'm basically using a few tablespoons. I don't like to really chop up the stem. It doesn't add much flavor in my opinion. You just want to finely dice it, and this is going to be used last. These are some fresh cherry tomatoes from our garden as well, and if you haven't figured it out, yes, we love to grow our own vegetables, or at least as much as possible. So I just grabbed a handful, whatever was ready, and I'm just going to chop into small bite-sized pieces. This is going to help add just some freshness to the bell pepper and some extra texture, as well as flavor. I'm using about 3/4 pound of ground beef. You want to put it in your hot pan, and you want to separate as much as possible because you don't want large clumps of meat to stuff in your bell peppers. So once that's all browned, I did drain some of the grease out. I'm going to add the onion and garlic. You want to stir and incorporate that all very nicely. I do cook this for a few more minutes because I want to give the onion and garlic some time to cook. Now I'm just adding the seasonings. I used salt, pepper, a little bit of Lowry's. I used some ground red pepper and a little bit of garlic salt. I'm not sure what happened to my clip. It seemed to have disappeared, but all I'm doing here is I've already added some of my brown rice that was already prepared. So that's in there, and then I also added the cherry tomatoes. Now I'm just grating up some fresh Parmesan cheese. This is gonna add such a wonderful flavor to your bell peppers. I love Parmesan cheese, and really the way to go is to use fresh if you can, but if not, then the already grated kind should be just fine. Next step is to stuff your bell peppers. I do this in layering steps, so I take about a spoonful of the mixture, place it in the bottom, kind of pack it down a little bit, then add some cheese in the middle, and this is Monterey Jack cheese, and then I just repeat the process. So I think I got about 2 layers of each, and I am very generous with the cheese. I love it, so I'm not gonna skimp there. And then you just want to continue this until all your peppers are done. So again, it is the meat mixture, the meat rice mixture, then your cheese, then the meat again, and then the cheese again. Now I'm going to bake for about 20-25 minutes at 350 degrees. I just took the bell peppers out of the oven. They were perfect and they are ready for me to test. So I'm gonna cut this one in half. I'm gonna use a green one for the taste test. I'm gonna cut it in half and then sprinkle in some of the parsley that we chopped up earlier. And I baked these for about 20-25 minutes on 350 degrees. I like when the bell pepper still has a little bit of crunch to it where it's not too soft. That way it kind of holds everything intact and I don't know, it just has a lot better flavor to me. I feel like it doesn't release and lose all its flavor necessarily. So like I said, I like a little bit of a crunchier pepper, but if you want it a little bit softer, just cook it for a little bit longer, or you could prepare your peppers. You could broil them for a few minutes before you actually start stuffing them, and then you'll just finish off with baking them at the very end. That will also help speed up the process. These are simply delicious. All the flavors are working so well together. You can definitely taste the fresh parsley we just put on top, the Parmesan cheese, the Monterey Jack cheese, the marinara, the onions, garlic, everything in here just is so lovely together. So I hope you guys try this and let me know if you do. Hope you love it just as much as I do. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.